Hey, Shelley, is it true that you are going on an overseas trip for the long holiday next month? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to Australia for a week with Terry. Oh dear, this is unacceptable. Excuse me, is there a problem? I must say there is. When there's a long holiday, you're supposed to go visit your relatives. Helping out around the house and whatnot is pretty common sense. What made you think you can just take off like that? I'm not sure what to say, but we are thinking about trying to have a baby in the next year or so. If we have a child, we won't be able to travel. We were thinking of taking a relaxing trip, just the two of us, while we still can. Simply put, that's what we were thinking. How many years have you been married to our son? What? 3 years. You've only been married for 3 years and you've already stopped being a wife. You're pretty insensitive, aren't you? Excuse me? What do you mean? You refuse to live with us, your husband's parents. As the eldest son's wife, usually, you would think you would help with the family business. But you continue to work. As a member of my family, this is a very sad situation. At the very least, I would think that you would try to devote yourself a little more to the family. You know what? Don't you realize that Terry doesn't like that out-of-date thinking? Excuse me? To begin with, it was Terry who suggested that we travel abroad together. What? It was originally Terry who was opposed to living together. It was also Terry who agreed to continue to let me work after marriage. We visit you every Christmas, and you pester me about cleaning and cooking and so on. You go on and on about how to run this family store, which I have no intention of taking over. Terry said we should spend the holidays relaxing and not thinking about any problems. Do you know what this means? What's that? You're lying. Terry would never say such a thing. He's our adorable son. What is so out of date of my way of thinking? Terry is the eldest son in our family, and we have trained him well. He will take over his father's store, and his wife will be a good family member and help him with the housework and the store. There's no way Terry can't understand that it's the right thing to do. You keep talking nonsense. Well then, why don't you ask Terry yourself? He's busy with work. It would be a nuisance if I contacted him about something like this. I'm busy with work too. I'm still on a business trip. Huh? You're a woman and you go off on a business trip neglecting your home? Nowadays, going on a business trip has nothing to do with being a man or a woman. I have an early start tomorrow morning, so if you'll excuse me now. Hey, wait a minute. I haven't finished talking yet. Oh, this is unbelievable. That's why I was against this marriage. You're a woman busy with work? A woman is supposed to stay at home and support her husband. That is the traditional role of a woman. Besides, you are the eldest son's wife and we have the store. You need to be part of the family even more so. Terry's childhood friend, Emily, is the most suitable wife for our family. Emily knows Terry very well, and they understand each other. I wish Terry would just divorce you and marry Emily. Hi, it's Terry. Emily? If it's Terry, I'm sorry to say he won't be back here for the holidays. His mean wife has persuaded him to go on an overseas trip. That wife doesn't seem to care about her in-laws' family business. She doesn't even come home to help out at the store over the holidays. And she doesn't even know what she's doing as a wife. If only a kind and sensible girl like you were in the family. That's not what I'm calling about. Terry was rushed to the hospital by ambulance. Huh? What in the world happened? At the intersection in front of the bus terminal. I saw Terry get hit by a car that ran a red light. What did you say? There were other injured people involved, and they were taken away in 2 ambulances. I rode in the ambulance with Terry to the hospital. The doctors say he's in critical condition. You guys need to come here right now.
What hospital is Terry in?
The Springfield City Hospital.
I understand. I'll be right there. Shelley, Terry was hit by a car and he's in the hospital. Where the hell are you? When are you coming to the hospital? My son's in the hospital and you haven't come once. Who the hell do you think you are? No, this is what I need to say to you. Your own husband is in the hospital. I can't believe that his wife wouldn't even come to see him. No matter how many times I call you, there's no response. Emily's been taking care of him instead of you. You're an irresponsible woman. How can you neglect a family member who has been in an accident? You can't do what you should do as a wife or even as a human being to come visit him? Don't tell me you're leaving your injured husband behind and going on an overseas trip by yourself. I've talked this over with my husband. We believe Emily would make a more suitable wife for Terry.
Good evening. About Terry, he's able to walk with crutches now. If all goes well, he'll be able to leave the hospital next month.
That's good to hear. It's all thanks to you, Emily.
I just did what I had to do.
But I'm really sorry you had to take care of Terry. It was the holidays and everything, and you had to spend it going to the hospital. My husband and I operate business with just a few part-timers. We wouldn't have been able to close the shop. It was a busy time of the year during a major holiday weekend. At least, it would have been nice if the hospital was within easy commuting distance, but Springfield is too far away.
Don't worry about it. I was just happy to be able to take care of my beloved Terry.
Yeah, that's great. You're really a good girl. Completely the opposite of that wife of his, Shelley.
Apparently, she hasn't even come to the hospital once yet.
Oh, I haven't heard from her yet. I still can't get in touch with her. Her parents are already gone, and since I can't reach her, it's hard to find out what's going on. But she's Terry's wife, so she must have at least been informed of the accident. And she's been ignoring my calls for a week. I wonder where in the world she's been and what she's been doing.
Maybe she went on the trip after all?
You think so too, Emily?
Yeah, that's what I think. Terry's defending her, saying it can't be true. There's no way she would do such a thing. But she hasn't even been home.
Is that so?
I'm staying at Terry's house now to take care of him. There's no sign that she's been home. Besides, cosmetics, clothes, a large suitcase, things you might use for a trip like that are missing from the house. So I guess she took advantage of Terry's injury and went off on her own. I wonder if she's in Australia right now taking pictures with koalas?
Well, I thought that might be the case, but apparently it's true.
Hey, let's just get her divorced already. Poor Terry. Such an irresponsible wife.
You're right. After all, you're the only one for him. I'm sure he'll love you for taking care of him. Let's get him to divorce that irresponsible wife and marry you.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'll make Terry happy forever.
After discussing it with my husband, it's been decided that you will divorce Terry. You left your husband in the hospital, didn't take care of him at all, went out to have fun, not even bothering to return. On top of that, not even a word from you. Going on a trip when my son is in the hospital? You are an unbelievable wife. You're still not worthy of Terry. Therefore, we want you to divorce him.
Sorry for the late reply.
You finally responded. You may be in a panic at the word divorce, but this decision will not be reversed.
I'm sorry, but I think there's a misunderstanding. I've been in the hospital with my husband the whole time.
Don't lie.
I'm not lying. I'm one of the victims who was involved in Terry's accident.
What?
You seem to have misunderstood a lot, so let me briefly explain the situation up to this point. First of all, I was in the intensive care unit for a few days right after I was admitted to the hospital. I have now been moved to a private room, but my phone was broken and I had to send it out for repair. That phone came back yesterday, but I can't type on it because my hand is injured. My best friend who came to visit me typed this message for me and I am replying to it right now.
What the heck? When I contacted Terry, he didn't say anything about that.
Well, he had to keep quiet, didn't he? Emily is obsessed with Terry and sees me as an enemy, so she has been sneaking into Terry's hospital room. She's been peeking at his messages on his phone and eavesdropping on our calls.
Huh?
It seems that she has been coming into our home without permission. I thought if she knew that I was in the same hospital, I didn't know what she would do to me. But it was also too much trouble to move to another hospital. I asked the hospital to put me in a private room, and I was able to hide from her by saying no visitors. By the way, the reason I just revealed this to you is Emily's parents have agreed to keep an eye on her.
Keep an eye on her? Wait a minute. I don't get it. Why is Emily being watched? She's wonderful. She's a nice girl, isn't she? She was the first one to inform us about Terry's accident. She's been taking care of Terry in the hospital ever since. Don't talk like she's a criminal.
She hasn't been charged yet, but she is a criminal.
What?
Emily explained the accident as Terry was hit by a car that ran a red light. In reality, Terry was waiting for a traffic light at the crosswalk when he was pushed forcefully from behind, fell dramatically toward the roadway. He was hit by a car that had just come along.
You mean someone harmed Terry?
Yeah, so it was Emily.
Huh?
But her pushing Terry somehow doesn't make sense. I think she might have pushed him by mistake, thinking it was me.
Oh my!
And then I was right next to Terry at the time.
Oh.
We were going on a trip. We were about to take a bus to the airport. We were at the busy intersection at the bus terminal. We were holding hands, and I was caught in his fall. The result? Well, I don't have to explain any further, do I?
Oh no.
We are thinking about filing a police report while discussing what we need to do from here on out.
A report? But Emily might not have done it on purpose, right? Maybe she was so happy to see Terry that she bumped into him really hard. No, a police report is an overreaction.
No, Emily pushed him on purpose. It's not like she bumped into him really hard. At that time, there were several people waiting for the light at the crosswalk, and Emily was just standing at first. As soon as she realized that Terry and I were right in front of her, she suddenly thrust out her arm and pushed him. Since then, witnesses have come forward, and there's no way she's going to be able to talk her way out of this. I'm sure the police will be talking to her in the near future.
I see.
Well, that's all for today.
Huh.
My best friend who is typing on my behalf is about to leave. And since the purpose of today's message was to correct a misunderstanding about me, I'll say goodbye for now.
Emily, I can't believe you pushed Terry. You let him get hit by a car? I can't believe it. I entrusted Terry's care to such a dangerous person. I thought that you could make Terry a good wife. Oh, jeez. I know you can't reply to this message because you're being watched. We'll just pretend that there was no talk of you getting married to my son. And don't ever come near our family again, you criminal. Shelley, you're out of the hospital? If you got out of the hospital, why didn't you come and say hello to us? And you moved out. When things finally settled down at the store and I went to your house, it was deserted. Hurry up and tell us your new address.
Hello. I did move, but I won't give you my address.
Why not?
Because if I tell you, you and the others will come barging in. Terry and I both still need to recuperate. We don't want a lot of noise and people.
I won't be noisy. I'm telling you, I'll take care of you.
No, thank you.
All right. You're sulking, aren't you?
Huh?
You're mad because I said I'd have you divorce Terry, aren't you? Well, be happy. You're better than Emily, the criminal. I won't talk about divorce at all anymore.
Oh my gosh.
I'll accept the fact that you are my son's wife. And I'll even let you continue to work and be away from home a lot on business trips.
Why are you being so condescending?
Well, of course it's because I'm your mother-in-law and I'm your superior. It's only natural that I speak from such a standpoint.
I understand. You haven't changed at all.
What's that?
Well, I'll be going now.
Hey, answer me. Don't tell me you're just going to ignore me. Who do you think you are? What's this? Terry has your last name? He sent me and my husband a sealed letter declaring that he's disowning us. Please talk him out of it. Terry is my only son. I was planning for him to eventually take over the family business, but he's cutting ties with us? Shelley, please give me back Terry.
There are actually two reasons why Terry and I moved out. Besides getting away from my in-laws, the other reason was that we could no longer live in our house because of Emily. When the surveillance of her started, she was driven out of our house. Before she left, she broke everything in the house to spite us. My best friend, who had gone to see the house first, said the situation was really bad. She helped us in getting rid of everything and finishing the moving process. Emily's parents covered the cost of the reimbursement for personal belongings and moving expenses. We were able to manage our living expenses while recuperating. As for Emily, we filed a police report. She was charged with attempted murder for intentionally pushing us, as well as other charges, including damage to property in the house. And now, she's safely behind bars. My husband and I, who are now free from my parents-in-law, will be able to lead our own lives peacefully.
Janet, I finally found your account. You've given me a hell of a hard time. You one-sidedly insulated me. You disappeared with my precious son. I am the laughingstock of the neighborhood. They called me the poor mother-in-law who was abandoned by her eldest son and daughter-in-law. And they didn't even tell me. You changed your phone numbers, messenger, everything. It took me 6 years to find your contact information. But you can't run away now. I wonder what you are doing, now that you even got my son to get involved.
Oh, is this Susan?
Long time no see. How have you been?
You're kidding. How did you know my account? I changed it after I cut ties with you.
If you think you can escape from me, you are mistaken. I asked every relative and acquaintance I could think of, and I got your ID.
Oh no. I thought I'd never have to deal with you again.
I'm sorry to hear that. Now hurry up and give me Bob's contact information.
Huh? You don't know?
I just can't find him. I really wanted to get in touch with Bob, not you. But now that I've gotten in touch with you, it's as good as being in touch with Bob. Come on, get on with it and give me Bob's contact information. Oh, I'm so happy I get to see my son for the first time in 6 years.
I'm sorry, but I don't have Bob's contact information either.
Huh? You don't have to hide it now.
I really don't know.
Don't lie. You're a married couple and you don't have his number?
What? You don't know?
What?
We're divorced.
Divorced?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
About 5 years ago.
5 years ago. That's right after you guys broke off relations with me.
That's right. We were both busy with work and we grew apart. But we both agreed to separate. It's an amicable divorce.
Oh, so you're single now?
No, I'm married to another man.
That's a lie.
What?
It's strange that I still can't get in touch with Bob, even though you're divorced. Normally, you'd come back to your parents' house after divorce, wouldn't you? In other words, the divorce is a lie. Just because you don't want to give me Bob's contact information, don't make up some random story.
The divorce is a fact.
Stop messing around and hurry up and give me Bob's contact information.
I told you I don't know.
You stubborn bitch! You brainwashed my son.
Brainwashing?
That's right. You brainwashed my son. You made him break off relations with me.
That's not true. Bob decided to break off relations with you of his own volition.
All right. Then give me my grandchild.
Grandchild?
You gave birth, didn't you? My grandchild.
No, I didn't.
There you go, lying again.
Where did you get that information?
When I was looking for your contact information, I also heard a rumor that you had a baby.
It's just a rumor, right?
Hey, is my grandchild a boy or a girl? Which one? If it's a boy, he'll be my heir. Give him to me now.
I don't have a son.
You're not only stealing my son, but also you're stealing my grandson.
You don't listen to me at all. At least, I did not give birth to what you can call your grandchildren.
I'll be picking up your son one of these days.
Huh?
If I were to raise your child, it would be a good opportunity for Bob to come back, wouldn't it? He's a father. Of course he wants to see his own children.
Huh, but... Susan, you don't know where I live, do you?
Don't underestimate me.
Hey, how did you get my address?
It doesn't matter. Just make sure you're ready to leave the house as soon as I get there. And make sure you have your child's clothes and other things ready.
Susan, please wait.
I'll see you later.
Susan. Mom, what shall I do? It might be bad.
Janet, what happened?
Susan found me.
What? Susan is Bob's mother?
That's right. Susan and I broke off relations with one another 6 years ago. She's been trying to find out Bob's and my contact information for a long time. She finally contacted me on my messenger.
She's very vindictive.
Well, it would have been okay if she just found my messenger. Susan seems to know my address too. She wants me to give her her grandchildren.
What? Grandchildren? Even though you don't have any kids?
No matter what I say, she doesn't believe me. She heard a rumor somewhere that I had a child.
You already told her you divorced Bob, didn't you?
Of course I did. I also told her that I remarried and that I didn't have her grandchild.
Why is she so obsessed with her grandchildren?
Susan has been asking me to hurry up and show her grandchildren's faces since Bob and I got married. She had been nagging me to show her grandchildren's faces as soon as possible. At that time, Bob wanted to have a child too. She seems to think that if she takes the grandchild, Bob will come back to her.
Did you talk to your husband about it?
I told him about the situation, but he's been transferred to a different state. I don't think he'll be back anytime soon.
Well, then come back to our house for the time being.
Is that okay?
Susan is a person with a lot of problems that you want to break off relations with, right?
I really don't know what she'll do.
Your father wants you to come home soon too. I'll pick you up tomorrow morning with your father. Pack your stuff today.
Thanks, Mom. That will be great.
Janet, I took my grandson home today.
Yes?
It's impossible to raise a child by a scab mother like you.
What are you saying?
So, I went to your house earlier and took your son. I kept pressing the intercom. You just ignored me.
Huh? Oh, you came to my house already.
Yes, I went to pick up my grandchild.
No way.
Janet, you're an unfit mother. Even in the yard, it's not safe to let a small child play outside alone.
What? In the yard?
That's right. Your son is playing in full view from the road. What will you do if a prowler snatches him?
Well, we don't have a yard.
Are you out of your mind? You have a big yard in front of your house.
What?
But don't worry. I took your son into my custody.
Huh?
I'm on the bus with your son on the way to my house.
Bus? What? What are you doing?
It's your fault for not coming out of your house forever.
No, wait. He isn't my child.
That's your kid. Are you crazy?
You're the one who's crazy.
I'm so happy to be able to live with my grandson starting today. I'm going to brag about it to my neighbors right away.
No, you can't. He's not your grandson.
He's a cute little boy. If you look closely, he looks just like Bob, doesn't he? His eyes look just like Bob's.
That can't be true. They're not father and son.
I don't see any resemblance between you and him. I'm glad he doesn't resemble my cocky ex-daughter-in-law. I'll take good care of him as the heir of my family.
Susan, please, stop it.
I'm on the bus now. I can't answer the phone.
Then please, get off the bus. What on earth are you doing taking that child? That's not my child, and it's certainly not your grandchild.
Ah, what is your son's name?
I don't know. He's not my child.
Oh, well, I'll ask him later.
Please, you have to listen to me.
I don't want to. I'm not going to listen to you. You're an unfit mother.
What you're doing is a crime. Susan! Mom, I think I'm in trouble.
What? What happened this time?
I was going to pick you up now. I got a text from Susan just now, and she said she came to my place.
Oh no, she came already? Janet, are you okay?
It seems she didn't come to my house.
Huh? What do you mean?
I don't know what's going on either. She pressed the intercom and she said I didn't answer. I never heard the intercom ring, and I live in an apartment building. She's talking like I have a garden right where I live.
What the hell?
And there was this kid playing in the yard. She thought the kid was her grandchild and took him away.
What? That's kidnapping.
Is she just joking or harassing me? Maybe she's delusional and thinks she's taking her grandchild, but I don't know what she would do. I'm so worried about that kid.
You have to call the cops right now.
Huh?
It's like your ex-mother-in-law just confessed to kidnapping that child. Before things get worse, let's have the police go check on her.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'll do that.
Hey, Janet, what's going on? There's a police car parked in front of my house. Hey, why are the police coming to my house? You called them, didn't you?
Susan, where are you now?
Right by my house. I was going home with my grandson. The police are hanging around and I'm too scared to go near them.
You're harming that child, aren't you?
Don't be ridiculous. This child is my precious grandchild. Who would harm her own grandchild?
Susan, I'll say it again. That child is a complete stranger.
Do you still say that? Who would believe the words of such a bad parent who leaves her own child alone in the yard?
Let me ask you something. How old is he?
Age? I asked him earlier. He said he's 4.
You know what? I haven't had a baby yet.
What?
I'm 7 months pregnant.
Huh? So, that baby in your belly is my grandchild too? Are you already pregnant with your second?
No, I'm not. This is the first time I'm having a baby. My current husband, who I remarried, is the father of my baby.
What? What are you talking about? Then who gave birth to the grandbaby next to me? It can't be anyone but you.
I told you that child is not mine. I have never given birth. How in the world could you have mistakenly thought I gave birth to that 4-year-old child?
Because I went to the house where you and Bob lived. I saw a small child playing in the yard. I was sure it was my grandchild.
Where exactly is this house you're talking about?
What? You don't even know the address of your own house? Your house is near S Station in S City, isn't it?
What? S Station in S City?
That's right. A house with a big yard.
That house is not mine.
What? That's impossible. I have information that you did live in that house.
That information seems to be very old. That's where Bob and I lived from the time we broke off relations with you until we divorced. After the divorce, we both moved out. We live in a completely different place now.
Wait a minute. So the kid I brought with me?
We heard that a newlywed couple moved in after we left. I think it is their child. The wife was pregnant when they moved in, so their child is about 4 years old now?
Oh my God. Did I bring a child of a complete stranger into the house?
That's what I mean. The couple has already reported their son missing from the yard.
Then where's my grandson?
At least I didn't give birth to him.
Oh no. I thought I was going to be able to live with my adorable grandson. Hey Janet, hurry up and give me Bob's contact information. If he remarries and has a child, I'll raise that child myself.
Are you still saying that at this stage?
Of course. I'll have Bob live with me. The woman he's remarried to be honest, she's in the way. I have no choice, so I'll let her live with us.
I'm telling you, I don't think you'll ever see Bob again.
Huh?
Why do you think Bob broke off relations with you?
Because you instigated it, right?
No, it wasn't. It was because you were so possessive and over-involved that he had a mental breakdown.
That can't be true. Bob has always been a kind and mama's boy. He really didn't want to break off relations with me. Because you brainwashed him, he had to stop contacting me.
Then why do you think you still can't get in touch with him?
It's because
Bob doesn't want anything to do with you. You were bullying me at the time.
Bullying you? Don't talk nonsense. I just wanted you to be a good wife. I was just trying to educate you.
How is that an education? You threw away my food because it didn't taste like yours. You pressured me to have grandchildren as soon as possible. You have been cursing me for years, saying that women who can't bear children are useless. Bob got completely fed up with his mother's ugly behavior and decided to break off relations with you.
That's a lie. Bob is not the kind of child who would abandon his mother. I'll do whatever it takes to find Bob. My dream is to live with my beloved son and my adorable grandchildren. This time, I'm going to find Bob and his child. I'll bring them to my house.
That's impossible.
Why not?
Bob seems to be overseas right now.
What? Overseas?
I really wanted to get in touch with him about this, so I did some research through acquaintances. Then I found out that he has been living abroad since last year, due to his work. By the way, he has only told a few people his current address. He doesn't plan to come back to the US for a while.
I beg your pardon?
This is what I had to say. I don't want to. Not being able to see Bob. Anyway, please return the child to his parents as soon as possible. Well, I'm sure the police will take him into custody first. What should I do? There's a police officer coming towards me. Please hand over the child to him. What? What? Am I going to be arrested? Of course you are. Wait! I was just trying to bring my grandchild home. I'm telling you, he's not your grandson. Hey, Janet, come and help me. I didn't have any ill intentions. Please convince the policeman. I'm sorry, but I'm not in a place where I can come right away. Oh no! Please, help me! Please make sure you pay for your crime. Give me a break. I just wanted to live with Bob and my grandchild. Shortly thereafter, the former mother-in-law was seized by the police. The child was safely taken into custody. He must have been very scared to be taken away by a strange old woman. I'm very glad to hear that the child was unharmed. The couple whose child was abducted filed a report without hesitation. According to what I heard later, the couple did not notice the intercom when my former mother-in-law visited them. Their younger child was sleeping, and they had turned off the sound so as not to wake him up. Naturally, the ex-mother-in-law was arrested and will probably face jail time. The former father-in-law has already passed away, and she has been cut off from all her relatives because of this incident. She will spend her old age in solitude after she gets out of prison. After the incident, I talked to my ex-husband on the phone. He apologized to me in tears, saying that even though he broke off relations with her, he was sorry. He told me that 2 years after we divorced, he remarried another woman and is now the father of one child. And I, too, recently gave birth to my first child without any issues. My husband, of course, and my parents are delighted with the birth of their grandchild. I would like to believe that my child will not be targeted by a crazy person like my former mother-in-law, but I would like to be very careful for the safety of my child. Bob, are you coming home late tonight?
Oh, sorry. I have to work overtime again today. I'll probably be home after 10 p.m.
Will you be home that late? Don't work too hard.
I know, but we're going on our honeymoon next week, so I've got to get some work done before that.
Well, I guess it can't be helped that you're taking almost a week off. Still, I'm worried about you working overtime every day. It seems like you've been working more and more on your days off lately.
I'm young. I'll be fine. I'll call you when I get off work.
Okay, take it easy.
Janet, I'm finished working and heading home.
Okay, I'll have dinner ready and waiting for you.
Before I leave, there's something I want to talk to you about.
What is it?
Earlier, we were talking about our honeymoon, right? There's someone I want to take with us.
What? Who?
Your sister, Julie.
Huh? Julie? Why?
I ran into her in town earlier. She seemed a bit down, so I asked her about it. She'd just broken up with her boyfriend and was depressed.
Really? Okay. I didn't know that. But why would you want to take her on our honeymoon?
I thought a trip would make her feel better. She said she'd love to do that too.
You didn't even ask me about it.
I'm sorry, but when I saw how depressed she was, I couldn't help it.
I appreciate your concern for my sister, but it's our honeymoon, and I want to spend it alone with you.
Once we're married, we can go anywhere we want, right? Let's think of it as a family trip and take her with us.
A family trip? It's going to be hard to book trains and hotels for one more person now. Isn't that a bit too much hassle?
I'll take care of that.
Okay.
Besides, I'm not planning to go to places all the time during the trip.
What do you mean?
It was originally just the two of us. It would be uncomfortable if the three of us were together for the whole trip, wouldn't it? We're going to have her do something separately. I want to have a good relationship with your family after I marry you. For the future. Let's take her with us this time.
Well, if it'll make her feel better.
Okay, it's decided. I'll arrange a train and hotel for her right away.
Okay, go ahead. Bob, where are you? I lost you and Julie when we got to the station. Are you in the bathroom or something? Are you together? The train will be here in 3 minutes. Hurry up or you'll miss the train.
Sorry. I have a little upset stomach. I had to go to the bathroom. I'm on my way.
Oh, I see. Have you seen Julie?
She's with me.
She went to the bathroom too?
She accompanied me to the bathroom when I wasn't feeling well.
If you're sick, we can cancel the honeymoon.
Don't worry, I'm fine now. I'll be right there.
Bob? I lost you guys again. Are you in the bathroom again?
I'm sorry. I must have gotten motion sickness on the train. I'm not feeling well. I'm on the deck looking out.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I've been working overtime a lot lately. Maybe I'm a little tired.
By the way, have you seen her? Around the time you disappeared, I lost her too.
I don't know. Maybe she has gone to the bathroom.
Hey, Bob, if you don't feel well, we can still go home.
I'm fine. It's not that bad.
I'll go check on her.
No, you don't have to come. I'll be back to my seat soon.
Yeah? Tell me if you're not feeling well, okay?
Ooh, sorry to worry you.
Bob, are you still on deck?
Yup. After I feel a little better, I thought I'd go back to my seat.
Actually, I went to check on the deck earlier. You weren't there.
Huh?
Where the hell are you?
Oh, sorry. Our seats are in car 6. There's no restroom nearby on deck number 6, so I had to go to car number 4.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really sorry for worrying you.
She's not back yet either.
Oh, really?
Are you guys together by any chance?
Of course not. I'll be back soon.
Okay. Bob, it feels like I've been texting you like this a lot since yesterday. Where are you now? I thought we slept in the same room at the hotel last night. But when I woke up, you were gone. Where did you go this time?
Janet, I'm sorry. I had another stomachache in the middle of the night. I was in the bathroom.
But I didn't see anyone in the bathroom in our room.
I used the bathroom outside the room so I wouldn't wake you.
I see. So, are you still in that bathroom?
No, I'm resting in the lobby right now.
Okay. So, you're feeling better now?
Well, I'm not really feeling well yet. I think I'm going to stay at the hotel for the rest of the day.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's our honeymoon.
It can't be helped. Have a good rest.
Thank you.
By the way, have you seen her?
No, I haven't seen her.
That's funny. I was going to have breakfast with her. I wonder where she went.
I think she went out alone.
Alone?
I think she wanted to give us some privacy. So, have fun, Janet.
Huh. This isn't a honeymoon or a family vacation. I can't believe I have to go sightseeing by myself.
I feel really bad, but I've taken my medicine, so I should be feeling better soon. And I'm sure we can go out together tomorrow. You should enjoy yourself today.
Well, okay. Susan, is this a good time? Good morning, Janet. Is everything okay? You're on your honeymoon, right? I'm sorry for the short notice, but do you have time today? I'm staying at a hotel near your house. I was wondering if we could have lunch together. I'm off work today. I can go to lunch, but you're just going to leave your husband alone on your honeymoon? Yeah, that's the thing. My husband got sick. Oh my God! He's had a stomachache, and since yesterday, he's kept going to the bathroom. He said he would get better if he took some medicine and slept. So he's resting in the hotel room. Oh, that's too bad. It's all a lie. What? He said I should just enjoy going sightseeing by myself. He's pretending he isn't feeling well and he lets me leave. Actually, he's hanging out with my sister. What? You mean Julie? Yes, that's right. Wait a minute. Why is Julie following you on your honeymoon? That's the thing. A week before we left for our honeymoon, Bob suddenly said he wanted to take Julie along. It seems they ran into each other on the street. Julie had broken up with her boyfriend and was depressed, so he wanted to cheer her up by taking her. But she wanted to go with her sister and her husband on their honeymoon? I thought it was suspicious, but I wanted to believe him. But I think they've been together since then. I knew she was kind of a slut, but I didn't expect her to go out with her sister's husband. That's what it looks like. I realized I had forgotten something and went back to my room. When I opened the door a little, I saw her in our room. I see. Now that I think about it, he was acting weird even on the train. I think they were together behind my back. Even though she's my niece, I'm kind of done with her. Are you okay? Yeah. I'm free, so let's meet up now. Is that okay? You don't want to be alone, right? Maybe there's something I can help you with. Thank you. Where are you? I'm at the cafe next to the S Hotel. Okay, I'm on my way. I'll meet you there in 30 minutes. Yeah, I'll do what I have to do in the meantime. I'll do what I have to do? Contacting people. Oh, I see. I'll see you in 30 minutes. Okay. Bob, are you still sleeping at the hotel? Are you still sick?
No, I'm feeling a little better. The medicine seems to have helped a lot. Maybe I can go out tomorrow.
Okay.
What are you doing? Enjoying sightseeing?
Yep. I've been with Susan since this morning.
Susan? Oh, she lives one station away from here, right?
That's right. When I told her you aren't feeling well and I was alone, she joined me right away.
I see. I'm glad you have company.
Yeah.
Then why don't you and Auntie have dinner too?
What about you?
I'll order room service. I need to get some more sleep. So it'd be great if you could come back after dinner.
Okay, then after dinner. I'm going home alone.
What? Why are you going home?
Because you've been sick, and we can't enjoy our honeymoon, right? I don't want to keep going sightseeing alone, so I'd rather go home and relax.
No, I'm sure I'll feel better tomorrow.
No, I'm going home. This isn't really a honeymoon.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Well, I'll go home after dinner.
Hey. Just because your husband is sick doesn't mean you have to go home alone. Isn't it terrible to leave your sick husband behind?
Who is more terrible?
What?
See you later.
Hey. Janet, where are you?
I'm on the train.
Don't tell me you really left.
Yep, I could find a seat.
What?
I just left.
Huh?
Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself? Don't cancel the honeymoon and go home alone. Why did you leave me and your sister behind? Julie's worried about you.
Do I have to tell you why?
Because I'm not feeling well and you can't enjoy our honeymoon, right? I compromised and let you have fun. That's terrible.
Huh? You still think that's the reason?
What else could it be?
I saw you cheating with my sister.
What?
I had a bad feeling on the train on the way there.
Janet?
You two often disappeared together. We reserved 3 seats, but in the end, I spent more time sitting alone, didn't I?
No.
You took time coming to the platform. If I had known, I would have canceled the trip then and gone home. I wasn't that suspicious.
Why did you say that? What about Julie?
You know what? I know everything.
What?
This morning, after I left the hotel room by myself, I remembered that I had forgotten something, so I went back to the room.
What?
You were supposed to be in bed alone, but you were chatting with her, weren't you? You lied about her going out alone. I don't know what happened after that, but I'm sure you lied about being sick too. You two went out on a date, didn't you? I'm really stunned. Leaving your wife alone to have an affair with her sister?
No,
I mean, from the beginning, you were planning to have an affair with her and go on honeymoon with me at the same time, right?
Well...
Well, I'll have to look into the details and get you to confess. We're all going there soon.
We?
I don't want to see you guys, so I've decided to leave all the drama to you for now.
Drama? What? Janet, what's going on?
Oh?
You said we were all going there. You meant my parents and your parents?
Yes.
Why? Why are both parents gathering at this hotel? They're both hours away from here. Don't tell me you knew I was cheating on you. You invited them all the way here.
Of course not. Our parents were coming here.
Really?
Oh, did you forget? They also have gone on a trip.
Huh?
It was the same dates as our honeymoon and in the same city. When I contacted them, they canceled the trip and rushed here.
Huh?
By the way, I have booked rooms for our parents for tonight at that hotel.
What?
A friend of Susan's is the manager of that hotel. When I told her about the situation, she said she arranged a big room for you guys.
Wait.
So tonight, with Julie, enjoy the drama with our parents.
Seriously. Janet, how dare you? Last night, my dad stormed into my room. He took me to the big room. They got mad at me and Julie.
That's good. I'm sorry to hear that your trip with her ended this way.
Julie started crying halfway through. Poor girl. You made her feel terrible.
I'm the one who got screwed over. I was supposed to go on honeymoon, but I got cheated. Oh yeah, I'm divorcing you.
Divorce?
Why are you so surprised?
Of course I am. Julie and I were just having fun.
Did you think you could get away with it?
We're still newlyweds, but to break up?
You did something that made me have to break up with you. Don't tell me you were planning to stay married if you hadn't been caught cheating with Janet.
Well, if we came back from our trip without any problems, you and I could stay married, and we could continue to get along with her as a family.
I'm stunned. I have no intention of staying married to you.
Oh no.
I'll file a claim for alimony through a lawyer later.
Alimony?
You were cheating on me, of course. See you later.
Janet, now we're complete strangers. Divorce proceedings are over, and I've paid the alimony.
That's true. It was a really short marriage.
When you told me you were divorcing me, I was shocked. Looking back, I'm lucky we got divorced.
Why?
Because I'm getting married with Julie. I didn't think I'd marry a young and pretty girl like her. Now, I'm single. Before another man falls for her, I'm thinking of proposing to her tomorrow and filing the marriage certificate as soon as possible.
Huh, okay.
My parents cut me off, but if I can marry an attractive girl like her, everything will work out.
I don't think you can.
Why not?
She is already married.
Huh? You're kidding.
Have you been seeing her lately?
No, she seems to be not feeling well these days. We've only been texting.
The reason she's not feeling well is because she's pregnant.
Pregnant?
She's pregnant with a company president that makes $200,000 a year. So she asked him to take responsibility and get married. And she got the marriage certificate that day.
What? Marrying another man? Wait a minute. She was asked for alimony by you, and she said she couldn't pay it herself. So she cried to me. I paid all of her alimony too, you know. And then she left me for another man?
I don't know what kind of woman she was acting in front of you, but she has always been like that.
Huh?
She's a 2-timing, 3-timing slutty girl.
That's a lie. Before we went on our honeymoon, she didn't have a boyfriend besides me.
You were deceived. She always has at least 5 boyfriends or potential ones.
What?
Well, she seems to have broken up with all of them after this marriage. After all, this guy is the president of a company with an annual income of $200,000.
I didn't hear anything about that. I didn't even know she had another boyfriend. I didn't even hear that she got pregnant. If she had another boyfriend, I wouldn't have paid for her.
I think she was waiting until you paid the alimony and then going to break up with you.
That bitch? Janet, tell me, where is she now?
I don't know. I think she's with her husband.
You're her sister. You know where she is, right?
No, me and my parents cut her off. And even if I did know, I have no obligation to tell you. And you're a stranger to me as of today.
Oh no.
You can do your own drama there. After that, Bob managed to find out where Julie was. He grabbed the husband who was with Julie and made a scene. The husband was also stunned, not knowing that she was a slut. The husband had a DNA test done immediately after the birth, and it turned out to be Bob's child. He divorced her and asked for alimony, and Bob was also asked for alimony for injuring her husband during a fight. Bob thought she had given up on him. However, she cried and the two got married. Bob is now working hard at a part-time job in addition to his day job to pay back the money he owes. However, even after Julie became a mother of a child, she seems to still be fooling around. The couple is constantly arguing. Even so, Bob, perhaps out of stubbornness, has no intention of divorcing Julie. I am worried about the child's future, so I am talking with my parents about taking her in.
Nice to meet you.
Is this the right account for you, Janet? Who are you? My name is Destiny. I'm your husband's ex-wife. Ex-wife? I'm asking if I'm on your account. It's true that I'm Janet. I think you must have misunderstood something. Huh? What? My husband is in his first marriage. Would you please not make him a divorced man? What are you talking about? Since I'm the ex-wife, I'm saying he's divorced. Did you hear nothing about it? I really feel sorry for you. What are you talking about? My husband and I have nothing to hide from each other. Oh my God, you're so cute. But unfortunately, you're going to be dumped because your husband will remarry me. What? Don't you get it? I mean, you were just an in-between girl until he remarried me. He loved me so much. I guess he was so shocked that I broke up with him that he used you to fill his loneliness. You didn't know that, and you married him without a second thought. You really are an idiot. I can't believe you're going to be a divorced woman because of me. I'm really sorry. What are you talking about? I said it's his first marriage, right? That's why you haven't heard anything about it. I really feel sorry for you. Maybe you've mistaken me for someone else? What? How could I be mistaken? You're Janet, right? Yes, but... You see? I'm right. It's like you haven't been told anything. You're so pathetic. I'll make a special effort to tell you. When we got divorced, we promised to remarry in 5 years. Remarry in 5 years? What do you mean? We didn't get divorced because we didn't get along. I still like him too. He especially loves me for my good looks. He didn't want to divorce me no matter what. But at that time, everyone around me was insisting. He got tired of it. I got tired of it too. So I had no choice but to divorce him. I don't think he was my husband. I'm sure you did something that just made them say that he should get a divorce. That's rude. I would never do such a thing. Well, I don't blame you. I'm sure you'd like to say something sarcastic, since your husband was taken away from you. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you the most important thing. What is it? I'm pregnant with your husband. Huh? You're pregnant with my husband's child? That's right. It's been 5 years since our divorce. I met him for the first time in a while to talk about getting remarried. We drank a lot of alcohol and we got carried away. I didn't think I'd end up pregnant, so I was surprised myself. Whether she looks like me or him, there's no doubt that she will be a beautiful baby. When did you meet my husband? Why, about 3 months ago. 3 months? There's no way you met my husband 3 months ago. I still think you're mistaken about something. Huh? It can't be a misunderstanding. I actually met your husband for the first time in a long time, and even got pregnant. Like I said in the beginning, my husband is his first marriage. I'm his first wife, and he is not a divorcee. So you were deceived. How often do you hear that people hide the fact that they're divorced? Anyway, please divorce him as soon as possible. I want to remarry him before my belly gets too big. If you insist that much, I will check with my husband just to be sure. As you can imagine, I can't make a decision based solely on what you say. Well, that's fine. I think you'll see that what I say isn't a lie. You'd better get a quick divorce, okay? Make sure you check with him. If you don't contact me anytime soon, I won't let you get away with it. Bob, I think you're on your way to your business trip right now. Can you text me now?
I'm on the train right now. I'll be okay for a while. What's up? Something wrong?
I just want to check, just in case. I'm not doubting you by any means. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, I get it, but what the hell is going on? I don't see what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, you're right. My head is a mess right now, too.
Are you okay? I won't be offended by anything you say, so just talk to me.
I just got a text from someone named Destiny. She says she's your ex-wife.
Huh? I've only ever been married to you.
I know. That's what I'm saying, too. You just haven't been told anything. She keeps insisting that you're a divorcee.
I don't even know this Destiny person to begin with.
Really? So you're telling me that she's mistaking you for someone else after all? You and she divorced 5 years ago, but you two originally divorced with a promise of remarriage. It's been almost those 5 years. So you'll divorce me and you're supposed to remarry that Destiny.
What the heck is that?
And she met you 3 months ago and had a lot of fun with you. And now she's pregnant with your child. That's impossible, isn't it?
3 months ago is when I was in the hospital with a broken leg. No way. Absolutely not. I'm not a divorcee, and I don't even know this person. I swear to God I'm not having an affair. You have to believe me.
Of course I believe you. I knew it was a mistake, so I figured I better check just in case. And maybe this person? I thought you might know who this person is. I told her I'd check with you.
No, it's an unusual name, so if I knew her, I wouldn't forget it. I have no idea.
Okay, thanks. I'm sorry if I offended you.
No, I mean, when you get a call like that from someone you don't know, even if you trust each other, it's natural to be surprised. So, what are you going to say to her?
Well, I don't know. Well, since I don't know her and you don't know her either, I guess I'll just have to say I think you're mistaken.
Right, but I'm wondering how she knew your contact info.
That's the thing. Maybe she's connected to someone I know. I'll ask my parents or some local friends if they have any idea, just to be sure.
Okay. Can you hold off on replying to this person until I get back from my business trip?
Hold off? Why?
She seems like a dangerous woman. You never know what she'll say again, right? I think it's better to reply when we're both together. I think it'll go more smoothly.
Sure, yeah. Okay, I'll hold off.
Thank you. I'll buy you some gifts to look forward to.
Yay! Thank you. Good luck with today's presentation.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for the business trip, Bob.
Janet, I was just about to call you. I just finished a meeting with my client about an hour ago. I'm about to catch the train.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you. I've been trying to reach you about that woman, Destiny. I know who it is.
Seriously? You knew her?
No, neither you nor I. We've never even met.
That's right, because I had no idea who she was. Then how did you know? Did you know someone who knew her or something?
I heard about her from a relative of mine. I contacted you, but it's going to be a long story, so I'll tell you the details when you get home. I just wanted to tell you that I found out who it was as soon as possible.
I'll get home as soon as I can. I just checked the timetable, and I should be home in about 2 hours.
Okay, have a safe trip home.
Thanks.
Hey, how long are you going to make me wait? I said if you didn't call me, I wouldn't forgive you. I was right, wasn't I? You didn't want a divorce. You didn't want to contact me. You're going to get a divorce anyway, no matter how hard you try. Hey, are you listening to me? You're not just going to ignore me like this, are you? I know where you live. If you keep ignoring me like this, I'm going to barge in on you. Destiny, will you please stop calling me like you're threatening me? You finally responded. It's your fault. You never contacted me or responded back to me no matter how long it took. I just looked at my phone to contact you. I was surprised to see a bunch of notifications from you. I'm not going to keep ignoring you. I checked with my husband. Yes, I was right, wasn't I? You weren't right at all. Don't lie to me. You and him were married under false pretenses. I'm so sorry you didn't know that. He asked you to divorce him so he could get back with me, right? No, he didn't. After all, my husband doesn't know about you. Huh? That can't be true. You're useless, so get the hell out and divorce him. My husband has never been divorced. What? My husband is not divorced. He's only ever been married to me, and he's never even heard of you. You're kidding. Who are you talking about? My husband's name is Bob. Huh? Bob? Who's that? I told you he's my husband. You've got it all wrong. Don't lie to me. Your husband's name is Zach, right? Nope. I knew you were confusing Zach with my husband. Now it's clear. What? I don't understand what's going on. You still don't understand? You contacted me because you mistook him for my husband. But you said his name. You know who Zach is, and you still say I've mistaken him for someone else? Yes, I know who Zach is, and I've met him. Right? I know that you and Zach went on a date. Yes, my aunt introduced us. I went out with him. We went out to eat together a few times, and even went to the movies. After talking with him, I realized that he was a nice guy, but our values didn't match. So I turned him down. So we weren't in a relationship, and of course we were not married. You're lying, aren't you? Huh? I'm not. Because a few months after you went out with him, he got married. I thought he was married to you. I knew it. You didn't confirm it or anything. You contacted me like this because you thought I did. This time around, I contacted the woman who set up the blind date. Then she told me about Zach. He wanted to remarry as soon as possible. After we stopped going out, he went on another blind date right away. He got married a few months later. Huh? That's a lie. I'm not lying. How did you know my account? Well, There's no point in playing me. You must have been nearby when I was meeting Zach somewhere. I'm the victim here, and if you don't tell me the truth, I'll have no choice but to talk to the police. Okay, I'll tell you the truth. I spied on you and Zach meeting at a pub. And when you and Zach were both away from the table for a while, I took the chance to check your account. I thought you and Zach were married. I contacted you like this, but I had no idea that I was wrong. Hey, I can't believe I was wrong about you. I won't forgive you if you lied to me. You said you met my husband 3 months ago, and things got very exciting, didn't you? My husband broke his leg and was in the hospital 3 months ago. So there's no way he could have had that kind of relationship with you. This proves that you are mistaken, doesn't it? No way! Besides, as I have told you many times, my husband's name is Bob. This time around, I asked my relative for Zach's contact information. I got in touch with him. I wanted to make sure what was true. I told him that you had mistaken me for his wife. Then, 3 months ago, you met with him and had a lot of fun. I told him that you are pregnant with this child. He was very surprised. Then he got angry and said there was no truth to it. What? He said that you had told him that you really needed to talk to him. He was threatened to do something if he didn't come. He said he had no choice but to go. By the way, he said he wanted his wife to be there in case something happened to him. His wife was sitting nearby watching you. Huh? That's a lie. I'm not lying. The other day, you said you two drank a lot of alcohol and got excited, didn't you? I said that, and it's true. He was drinking non-alcoholic beer. Huh? Non-alcoholic? No way. Don't tell me you didn't notice that too. Normally, you would have noticed that since you were there, right? You must have been very excited to see him for the first time in a long time. So it's not true that you got pregnant because you drank too much, is it? Well, it's no use trying to cover it up. He said you two left the restaurant and quickly went home. His wife was watching the whole time, so she knows what happened too. So you're also lying about you being pregnant. He is living happily with his wife now. He's very angry that you lied like that. Oh no! I heard that the cause of your divorce was you cheating on him. You cheated on him, but you didn't want to divorce him. You said to him, "Let's remarry in 5 years. After 5 years, you can forgive me, right? You know what I mean, right?" It was one-sided. He had no intention to do so, and he never once said that he understood. Besides, you weren't in love with him the whole time, were you? Huh? What are you talking about? It's no use trying to hide it. You're busted. Why do you even say that? After 5 years, he got scared that you were really coming on to him. So he got you checked out by a detective agency. A detective agency? That's that much? That's how scared he was of you, isn't it? You were having an affair until recently, and that your partner's wife is demanding alimony from him, and that you approached Zach in order to pay that alimony. He knows all about it. No way! He is the president of the company. You wanted to trick him and pay for you, right? That's right! I don't have a choice! What should I do? How am I supposed to know about that? It's none of my business. All I'm saying is, don't contact me anymore. I understand. I won't contact you anymore. I'm sorry for what I've done. Last request. Can you give me the contact information for his wife? Huh? I don't have his wife's contact information. If you really want to know, why don't you just ask him? That's impossible. I'm blocked by him. I can't contact him. That's his answer, isn't it? I don't understand how you thought that you could remarry him. Please, I really need to get in touch with him. Can you help me? Or get his wife's contact information somehow? What are you talking about? Why would I do that? Are you trying to resist me? I don't need to resist you. You and I have never even met. I don't have to help you to begin with. Don't be so cold. If you don't help me, I might take your husband away from you. Is that okay with you? I don't think so. Besides, I don't think my husband will fall for you. Huh? You don't know that. You wouldn't understand because you've never seen me. Unlike you, I am beautiful. I can make a man fall for me in an instant. Is that so? But I don't think my husband will fall for you. Huh? Why not? He hates women like you, who are too self-conscious and only think of themselves. Huh? I'm self-conscious? You didn't realize it? My husband says he can't stand women like you. Why does he have to say that much? Right now, he is standing next to me looking at these messages, saying, "This is really annoying." I'm annoying? I'm so beautiful. You seem to have a lot of confidence in your appearance. But with that kind of personality, you may never be happy. Huh? Who the hell do you think you are? I'm sorry if I offended you. I have to excuse myself. After that, I found out later that Zach is a company owner. Destiny thought that Bob would manage to pay the alimony on her behalf, so she approached him. Of course, he would never take her up on that offer. In the end, she was asked to pay $30,000 in alimony. And in tears, she borrowed money from a loan shark to pay it. It seems that she was cut off from her family. She can't rely on anyone, so she has been working multiple side jobs and working hard to make ends meet. Hi, Carrie. Thank you for your hospitality today. Actually, Tom was a little worried about whether I would get along with his family, so I was a bit nervous myself. But you welcomed me warmly, and I was relieved to see that Tom has such nice and kind parents like you and Jack. I feel like part of the family now.
Huh? Part of the family now? Don't get ahead of yourself.
Sorry?
I only pretended to approve your marriage because Tom wouldn't give up, and Jack supports him. Getting married without telling me is simply unforgivable.
Well, that was Tom's idea. He knew you wouldn't approve of our marriage, so we went ahead and got registered. He wanted us to start living together soon, but I insisted that we should at least greet you before that. I felt it was the least courtesy to have you guys attend our wedding.
I won't allow you to have a wedding. I don't even recognize you as his wife.
Oh no, what did I do wrong? I'll try to improve whatever I can.
Not that you can improve or anything. There's something fundamentally wrong with you.
Fundamentally?
To start, a woman who can't even handle basic housework shouldn't be married. Having a wife with no skills is just a pain.
Can't handle housework properly? Well, Carrie, respectfully, I've lived alone and managed all the household chores myself. Plus, I enjoy cooking, so I've been cooking for myself every day. I plan to do the same when I move in with Tom.
You're going to quit your job, aren't you?
Huh? No, I won't.
See? Women are expected to be full-time housewives after marriage, taking care of the home and catering to her husband's needs. It's common sense. I'm saying if you can't do that, you're not cut out to be a wife.
In this day and age, it's normal for both spouses to work. Many couples share household chores too. Besides, Tom understands my job. I work from home most of the time, so I have more flexibility to handle housework compared to someone who works in an office.
Don't boast about your job. You're not well educated and don't have a good job anyway. Just quit already.
Not well educated?
Yeah, that's right. You only graduated from middle school, and all you can do is work from home. It's sad to cling to such a lousy job. And people will think that Tom doesn't make enough money. If you don't become a housewife, he'll be embarrassed.
He respects my job, and I take pride in doing work that only I can do. It's a shame you don't understand.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You just stay at home and call it a job.
I do work at home.
If you talk back to me again, I'll do whatever it takes to get you two divorced.
What?
You're my son's wife. You have no place in our family. Tom and Jack may be on your side now, so you act all bossy. But if your in-laws demand a divorce, you have no choice but to comply, right?
No. Tom and I will discuss and decide what to do in that situation. We're adults, and we have the right to make our own decisions. I don't think we just blindly follow everything you say.
Huh? Why are you talking back like this? You're my son's wife. Ugh, I'm so angry. You don't deserve Tom. I'll never allow you to have a wedding. I'll make you get divorced.
Now I see why Tom didn't want me to visit your place. I don't think there's much use in continuing this conversation, so I'll take my leave.
Hey, hold on. Don't just walk away. If you continue behaving like this, I'll have to take action. Hey, why aren't you at home at noon on a weekday? If you were someone's wife, you'd be home cleaning at this hour. Don't tell me you're skipping housework and goofing off. Ugh, it's awful. The rooms are so messy. I stepped on some weird cloth and slipped and fell.
Huh? Wait, what? Carrie, are you in our house?
Yes, I am. It's my son's house. Nothing strange.
How did you get in there? I didn't give you a spare key, did I?
I borrowed it from Mia.
What? Tom's cousin Mia? I told her not to lend you the key.
Oh yeah, she was stubborn and wouldn't lend it to me, so I took it without her noticing.
You mean you stole it, right? What do you want with my house?
Originally, I thought I'd give you a little wife training. Since you've been slacking off on your chores, I'm going to change my tune.
It's not slacking. I'm at work. I'm usually home most of the time, but I'm at the office today for a meeting. Hey, Carrie, don't do anything weird, okay?
I'm not going to do anything weird. I'll do what I have to do.
What are you going to do? Don't touch her stuff without permission. Look what I found here. Hey. Hey, Carrie, what have you done? Where did you put the wedding dress?
Oh, hi, Nancy. Have you come home now? Looks like you were a step too late.
This is what happens when you abandon your duty as a wife and goof around. I don't have time for your lecture now. Did you take the wedding dress away, Carrie? I need it for the wedding tomorrow. Please return it now.
I can give it back, but I don't think you would want it anymore because it's become rags now.
What do you mean, rags?
I ripped it up with scissors. It's now a ragged dress. It's more suitable for an uneducated woman. Now the dress is gone, how could you hold the wedding tomorrow?
What did you say? Ripped it up with scissors? The wedding is tomorrow, and you ripped the wedding dress to shreds? Why did you do that?
I wanted to ruin the wedding in your face.
What?
My precious son Tom is getting married to an uneducated woman who didn't even finish school properly. I couldn't stand the thought of it, and yet he even registered the marriage without telling me. And now he's decided to hold the wedding without discussing it with me. I really don't want it to happen.
I don't understand. Do you think you have the right to do that just because you're not happy with the wedding? I only have one day until the wedding.
You made that dress, didn't you? That means you won't have to pay anyone even if it's ruined. It was your handmade dress. And you have no time to make another one now. No wedding dress, no wedding ceremony. You'd be held responsible for the dress and you'd lose face. Hopefully, Tom will be annoyed and get you divorced. Then, you'll be kicked out of our place. Yes, that's what I thought.
Excuse me, but are you serious? You're acting so foolish. Did your hatred for me fry your brain or something?
What a rude and foul-mouthed thing to say. Why did he marry such a woman? He's a nice boy just like his father, but he clearly doesn't have his father's keen eye for choosing a good woman. He went and fell for a bratty girl like you who can't even do housework.
I can't help but be blunt. Your mysterious behavior is driving me insane. Do you realize how much effort it took me to make that dress? An entire year. I designed it. I stitched it together by hand. I invested all my passion and skill into it. And now you've torn it to shreds for no reason? Damn it all!
What's the point? I don't like the way you work either. I don't know if you're a designer or a seamstress. They're just minor jobs around the house.
We're not discussing my job here. I mean, it's none of your business.
You're so cocky. I really don't like it.
What are you really going to do tomorrow? Mia is looking forward to it. The dress and the wedding.
Well, I'm sure Tom and Mia are looking forward to it too. If you don't have the dress, then we have no choice. If you had kept an eye on it, it wouldn't have been ripped to shreds. It's all your fault.
What kind of messy shifting of responsibility is that? I can't believe you ruined your niece's wedding to bully your son's wife. It's disgusting.
What? My niece?
Mia is Tom's cousin. In other words, your niece, right? You ruined her dress. I really feel sorry for her. A wedding is the once-in-a-lifetime event for the couple. Then her aunt, of all people, has ripped up her dress and ruined it. She will be devastated. I don't know how I can face her.
What? What are you talking about? Mia's wedding is next month, right?
Huh? No, it's not.
Isn't it your and Tom's wedding tomorrow?
No, our wedding is next month.
Huh? Why? What? Tomorrow is your and Tom's wedding, and next month is Mia's wedding, isn't it?
No, it's not. Tomorrow is Mia's wedding. Don't tell me you were mistaken.
No way. Then that dress...
It's Mia's. She ordered it knowing I'm a fashion designer. I put all my skills into making it for Tom's lovely cousin. But you ripped it to shreds in a moment.
You are telling a lie.
Huh? You really didn't know? I thought it was because you didn't like Mia's marriage. And maybe you planned to get rid of me, claiming I'm responsible for canceling her wedding.
I wouldn't do it to her. I wanted to cancel your wedding, not Mia's.
But you were talking ill about uneducated women's marriage. I thought Mia is one of them in your mind. She is not highly educated. She's a high school graduate. But she has a cooking license and has a fine job at a nice restaurant. And she's getting married to a man who graduated from college and works for a major company. I thought you were against her being a working wife and looked down on her lack of education.
It's only you that I hate for that. You are a middle school graduate.
What? I had higher education than that. I'm a college graduate.
Huh? No way. You can't possibly have a college degree. You can only do some trivial work from home.
Not really some trivial work, I guess. I'm a fashion designer. That's why I have a college degree in clothing design.
Bullshit. I heard from your classmates. They said you quit high school halfway through. It means you only graduated from middle school.
It's true that I quit going to that high school, but I earned my credits and received my diploma. I prioritized preparations for my future over graduating from high school. First of all, I needed to learn a foreign language.
Learn a foreign language?
I went to a college in Italy. I came back to the US after graduation to work as a designer. I can show you my diploma if you want.
What? If that's the case, you should have told me earlier. Why didn't you tell me?
When I visited your house the other day, I explained it to you thoroughly. Jack and Tom were very understanding about my background and the nature of my work. But you only caught the part that I'm working from home, and you just misunderstood the whole thing from what you heard.
Shut up. Are you saying it's my fault?
I don't care about me right now. What are you going to do about Mia's dress? The wedding is tomorrow. You stole the key to our house from Mia, and you broke into our house and ripped off her dress. It looks like you really hate her. How are you going to explain this?
I don't know. I tore it off thinking it was yours. I didn't mean to tear up Mia's dress. It's your fault for leaving it there. It's not my fault.
You're not even going to apologize. Mia has been kind to me, and I feel like she's my sister, so I spent a year making this dress just for her. And you stole it like a thief, and even tore it to pieces. And what is that logic you are not guilty because you thought it was my dress? You're the worst, the most vicious, and the dumbest.
Shut up. Who do you think you are to talk to me like that? Ah, I have an idea. I just tell everybody that you did all this.
Huh?
Mia ordered a wedding dress, but you couldn't make it by the due date, so you just tore it. What kind of a designer is that? Now your reputation is ruined. You'll have no choice to get a divorce and disappear from our lives.
I'm speechless. You know what? I have recorded this message thread from the middle of the conversation. I will show this to Tom, Mia, and her husband, and your husband, Jack, and I will decide how to handle it from now on.
What? A recording? That's not fair.
Not fair? Seriously? Think about what you've done before you say anything. I will never forgive you. You're the one who will disappear from our lives. I sent the recorded message thread to all the parties concerned. Jack, Tom, and Mia's husband were furious and rushed to Carrie. She was thrust divorce papers, and Tom declared that he cut ties with her. Mia's family also declared their insulation. Afterwards, she was charged for the cost to rent the wedding dress and the compensation for the dress she ripped. She had to pay for them with her own pocketbook and money from selling brand bags and other items. She became extremely poor and was evicted from the house alone. Her relatives were aware of the incident, and no one would help her. She is now working part-time to make ends meet. Later, at our wedding, we invited Jack. He apologized about what Carrie had done. I am relieved to know that he intends to watch over me and Tom's married life.
Hi, this is Miss Skylar Norris, right? I'm Lydia, working at Jonathan's company.
Okay.
Oh, sorry for suddenly hitting you up. You must be freaked out. Been trying to call you forever, but you weren't picking up at all.
Oh, yes, I noticed a bunch of missed calls. They were from unknown numbers. And I was out until just a bit ago, so...
It's okay. Anyway, I'm glad we're chatting now.
So, Lydia, right?
Yep. Jonathan's been very nice, taking good care of me, you know.
So, what does an employee of my husband need from me? It looks like he hasn't made it home yet. Is there some trouble at work or something?
Oh, nothing like that. He's actually with me in my apartment right now.
Wait, what?
You still haven't figured it out?
Are you cheating with my husband?
Oh no, there's no cheating going on here. We're deeply in love. We're legit lovers, you know.
Lovers? I mean, you know he's my husband. So aren't you just the other woman by definition?
Please. I'm his main squeeze.
Uh-huh, sure. And? What does his main squeeze want?
Come on, let him go already.
Let him go?
Divorce him, pronto. We're so troubled by you.
Huh? How exactly am I causing trouble for you guys?
Jeez, you're so slow to get it, lady. It's because an old lady like you keeps clinging on, we can't get married even though he wants to. We're madly in love, but we can't proudly call ourselves husband and wife all because you're in the way.
Oh, I see.
To top it off, I'm pregnant now.
Pregnant?
Of course, the bun in the oven belongs to him. I'm 7 months along.
What? That big already?
I know, right? That's why I'm in a hurry. I don't want the baby to end up fatherless, you know. I've been begging him to hurry up and divorce you, but he's still dragging his feet. He's probably scared of you. That's why he can't bring it up. So, I'm reaching out to you directly.
I see. But how did you even get my number?
Well, while he was drunk and passed out, I sneaked a peek at his phone.
Oh.
Guess what? You know his phone password? It's my birthday. He loves me too much, I swear.
Okay, but giving his password to a side piece? Seriously.
It just goes to show how close we are. Listen, just give up on him already. He's a rich CEO living in a huge house. He's better suited for a young, pretty thing like me, you know?
Well, I guess if you're pregnant, what else to do?
See? So please, for the sake of the baby, hurry up and divorce him.
I get where you're coming from. Let me talk to him for a bit, okay? Just hang tight.
Sure thing. If it means he'll hurry up and divorce, I'm all for it.
Jonathan, it's lunch break, right? I need to talk to you for a sec. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, if it's just for a bit.
So, you didn't come home last night, huh?
Oh, sorry. I got held up with some trouble with one of our clients. So I decided to just stay at the office.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
I got a message from a girl, Lydia, last night.
Who?
You know, the one working at your company?
Oh, yeah, I think I remember her.
Don't play dumb. She said you two are lovers. You were at her place all night yesterday, weren't you?
Well, it's not exactly like that.
You don't need to cover it up anymore. She's saying she's pregnant with your child.
Well, I'm sorry.
How old is she anyway? If her profile picture is anything to go by, she looks pretty young.
I think she's around 25 or something.
Unbelievable. You're almost 50, aren't you? Cheating with someone almost the same age as your own kid? Seriously?
I never thought I'd end up dating someone that young either. But she was the one who came on to me.
Who made the first move doesn't matter. What about the promise you made to me?
Oh.
You promised you wouldn't cheat again, remember? You even cried, apologizing on your knees. You really never learn, huh?
Oh, well, you know, there were some other things.
Are you underestimating me? I said if it happened again, we'd get divorced.
Come on, please, spare me the divorce talk.
I understand. You're supposed to be a CEO, and here you are, knocking up a girl half your age and divorcing your wife. That's a real hit to your credibility.
You're totally right. So please, don't bring up divorce.
What about that girl then? She's already 7 months pregnant, right?
Man, this is a mess. She kept it a secret from me. When I found out, she was already 6 months along. Too late to do anything but have the baby.
So, what do you want to do then? Are you planning on leaving her to be a single mom?
As harsh as it sounds, I think that might be the only option. Maybe I'll acknowledge the child and pay child support or something. What do you think I should do?
Don't ask me. I'm so tired. She's pregnant with your child, so you need to take responsibility. You should marry her and do right by her.
But I don't want to get divorced.
I'm so fed up with this marriage with you.
Come on, just not divorce, please.
Depending on the terms, I'll consider it an amicable divorce.
Huh?
Basically, as long as your cheating doesn't come to the public knowledge, it's fine, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then I'll come up with a decent excuse, and we'll call it an amicable split. And what if you get remarried before the child is born? I won't ask for alimony, just property division. How about that?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought you'd demand a hefty sum.
You're about to have a child, right?
Well, raising kids costs money, so it's a relief for me. You don't really get anything out of this, you know?
Well, there's the perk of finally ditching a cheating husband.
Okay.
This isn't your first time, you know. I'm tired of hearing from your side pieces. Our son's grown up now. There's no point in us staying married.
Are you sure about this?
Just take your stuff and let's split cleanly.
Hold on. What are the conditions? They're not shady, right?
There's only one condition. Don't contact your side piece until we sign and submit the divorce papers.
What? That's it? And you'll divorce just for that?
No meetings, no calls, no texts, nothing. And can you handle that for a little while?
Of course.
And if you want to keep your affairs on the down low, it's best to leave as little evidence as possible.
That's true.
So, what'll it be? Divorce or not?
I'll do it. I'll divorce you. If my cheating stays hidden, I'm divorcing, darn it.
All right, let's get it started then.
Thanks, Skylar. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. I put you through all this for my own reasons.
I won't have to suffer from your affairs anymore.
I'm truly sorry. But I feel so relieved now. There's still so much life ahead of us. Let's both find happiness.
Hi, Lydia.
Oh, Skylar. Been waiting for your update. So, you're seriously divorcing Jonathan, right? When are you gonna file it? Tomorrow? The day after?
Whoa, slow down. Let me confirm something with you first.
What now?
Do you realize you've been messing around with a married man? I mean, you put your hands on a man with a wife.
Oh, trust me, I know that. The fact that he's off limits makes him even more attractive, you know. Plus, he's a CEO. If he was single and just an ordinary employee, I might not have gotten involved this much.
I see. I wonder how he'd feel if he heard that line.
So, when exactly are you planning to file for a divorce?
Before we talk about it, you need to settle things with me first.
Settle things? Does that mean you want money?
Oh, you catch on quick.
Payoff money or something?
Exactly. I plan on asking for a fair amount. Can you even afford it?
All right, let's see. What if I throw in $100,000?
$100,000? You're aiming high.
But that should be enough, right? It might be more than the going rate. But considering that soon you'll be dumped by your wealthy husband and spend a miserable old age alone, I'll offer you $100,000 as a payoff to divorce your CEO hubby.
Wow, that's surprising. You're quite generous. It makes things easier for me. But you're only 25 and your salary isn't all that high, right? Are you sure about the amount?
It's totally fine, I'm sure. It's a peanut for a CEO, right?
A peanut, huh?
Well, it's for the sake of his beloved girlfriend. I'm sure he'll easily shell out $100,000.
Wow, okay. Well, if you're sure about it, then I won't object.
Yay! So you're really gonna divorce him?
You'll pay the entire sum up front, right?
All up front?
You don't want to be connected to me for years with payments, do you?
True. I don't want to keep paying you even after we get married. I'll give you the lump sum.
Great. I'll draft up an agreement stating that. Just sign it and send it back, okay? Once I get it, we can get the divorce process rolling right away.
Sounds good. I'll whip it up and send it over, so get this divorce done pronto. $100,000 is a small price to pay to marry him.
So I got the settlement agreement yesterday. Just so you know, I've already filed for a divorce.
Yay! Finally, I can start planning a wedding. Now, all the money, assets, and that big house will be mine.
Congratulations. Now you can do whatever you like.
Thank you so much. Jonathan will officially become a dad. I'm sure our baby is thrilled too.
Yeah, give birth to a healthy baby, okay?
Thanks, Skylar. You're really kind, you know. Even though your husband got another woman pregnant.
The baby isn't to blame.
Yeah, I guess so. But you're gonna have a tough time from now on, huh? From the wife of a CEO to just a dumped old lady? Please, spend the settlement money carefully for your retirement.
Yeah. Speaking of money, there's something I've been wondering about.
What is it? I'll pay the $100,000, of course. He's a wealthy CEO after all.
But he's just an employed CEO, you know.
Employed? What do you mean?
He has the title of CEO, but he doesn't actually own the company.
Okay.
There's someone else who owns it. Even though he's the CEO, he's in a salaried position. Well, he's more like a well-paid employee, I guess.
But even so, the CEO is CEO. He's wealthy, right?
Well, it's very unfortunate. His savings are completely empty.
How's that possible?
He's cheated 5 times now.
What? You're making that up.
Oh, didn't you know? Well, I guess it's stupid to say something like that. There were 4 other women like you who've come after me. All his side pieces.
OMG! He said he only loved me.
Of course, he's broken up with the previous one. I'd hint at alimony and he'd apologize and break up right away. Or when they found out he had no assets, they'd leave him. I'd give them a reality check about the age difference and they'd snap out of it. Well, when you think about it, there's really no benefit to being with him. If he pays a hefty alimony, what you get is a broke old man in his 50s.
Wait a sec. I didn't know any of it.
Every time his infidelity was exposed, I made him pay me. So all his salary would disappear. He even had to sell all his valuable items and his car to pay me.
Oh no!
He still won't stop cheating. It's just plain stupid, isn't it?
But wait! He has that amazing house. If worst comes to worst, we could sell the house.
That's out of the question.
Why? It's such a beautiful and splendid house, it's bound to sell for a lot.
It's in my name.
No.
When his 4th affair came to light, he changed it to my name. The mortgage is still in his name, though.
You're kidding!
So, if I divorce him, all he'll have left is his monthly income and the house loan.
Wait, so how are we going to pay the $100,000 then? He was supposed to cover it all.
How are you going to pay? That's what I want to know. Just to be clear, I won't accept installments. You better pay it all up front, even if you have to borrow money.
That's impossible. We're about to have a baby.
You've got some nerve, you know. Saying you'll buy him with just $100,000. You'll be 70 years old by the time your kid turns 20.
No. I don't want him. Take him back.
No return. Sorry.
Please have mercy. I don't need a washed-up old man with only loans left.
Oh dear. You already signed the settlement agreement. So you can't say you can't pay now, can you? I'll be waiting for the payment. Goodbye.
Hey, Skylar. What did you say to Lydia? Something about money? What's that all about?
I only spoke to her about the settlement money, you know.
Settlement? You said you wouldn't ask for money.
I said I wouldn't ask it from you. I didn't say anything about not asking from her.
Seriously? How much did you ask for?
$100,000.
$100,000? That's way too much.
She offered it to me herself.
No way. She can't possibly have that much money.
She was planning to make you foot the bill.
What?
Because you're a CEO. She thought you were loaded. So I told her the truth. You don't have any money or assets left. All you have is the mortgage loan.
Loan? What do you mean?
Oh, don't tell me you forgot. I have the house under my name now. You've been living in it, so you probably thought it was still yours.
Darn it.
Now you understand why I settled for just property division? You don't have anything left for me to squeeze out of you anymore.
Wait, listen, Skylar.
What?
Can we, maybe forget about the divorce? Let's talk this through one more time.
There's no need to talk it through again. The divorce is final.
But I don't want it.
You're going to marry that girl, right? And the baby's due soon.
Seriously, wait. $100,000 is just ridiculous.
She says she'd pay. Don't complain to me.
Why? Why is this happening?
What are you asking after what you've done? Well, just pay the settlement. I'm moving out soon.
You're moving?
Jordan and his wife in Denver are asking me to move in with them. So I'm selling the house and the car, and I'm moving there.
Denver? When did he move there? Wait, his wife? When did he even get married?
Oh, right. You really don't know anything, do you? You always left parenting to me. And when he got married, you were having an affair and rarely came home. He was so disappointed that he didn't invite you to the wedding.
Jeez.
By the way, they're having a baby soon. Did you know?
No.
His wife works, so she wants me to help with the baby. Well, it's none of your business, I guess.
Okay, then I'll go to Denver with you.
What are you talking about? You have a job. Just work hard and focus on raising the next one, okay? Jonathan kept pestering me with calls and messages, but I ignored them all. He and Lydia ended up having a huge fight over the settlement money issue. In the end, he had to borrow from somewhere and pay it off. They did get married and their baby was born, but he couldn't forgive Lydia for making the promise to pay the huge amount of money without consulting him. Their marriage became strained and eventually divorced. Furthermore, his misconduct with female employees came to light, resulting in him being fired as CEO. He lost his family, his job, and his money. It was a tragic outcome. As for Lydia, she quit her job and went back to her hometown to raise the child. Her parents and relatives found out about her affair with a married man for money, and she's been living with a sense of shame nowadays. As for me, I've moved to Denver, where my son and his wife live. We get along well, and I'm enjoying my new life. When my grandchild comes along in the near future, I'll be even happier.
Joy? Where are you? What's wrong? I'm in the family parlor. There's something I really need to tell you. It's my husband's funeral today. Can we talk later? No. I have to clear this up today. Huh? About Victor's inheritance. Huh? Wait a minute. We don't need to be discussing his inheritance during the funeral. You're just using that as an excuse. If you think you're gonna keep his inheritance all to yourself, you've got another thing coming. Huh? When my brother and I were still students, our parents passed away. We've been taking care of each other since. Unfortunately, my brother had an accident and died young. He worked for a big company before he died. He should have left me a lot of money so that I, his sister, could live in peace and comfort. He was a good boy who loved his sister. Did you really think that you would get the inheritance? Of course I did. I'm Victor's sister. The heir to the estate is supposed to be the spouse. Huh? Don't be mistaken. I know what I'm talking about. You were on the verge of divorcing Victor. Yes, we were on the verge of divorce, but... Then you're as good as a stranger. Victor has no children and his parents are dead. All the inheritance is mine. But, do you know why we were going to get a divorce? Huh? It was because of you, wasn't it? It was because you weren't a very good wife, and he got fed up with it, right? I was always against my brother's marriage. I didn't want him to marry someone so arrogant like you. I wanted him to marry a good wife that would take care of him and love him. And yet, poor Victor, to go to the other side married to such a useless person, it really is just too bad. I know you didn't think much of me as a sister-in-law. I've been aware of it for a long time. But there was another reason why we were discussing divorce. No, there wasn't. Of course it's all your fault. You made my sweet little brother unhappy. There's no way I'm letting you have my brother's assets. Oh, is that so? All right, then get out of the house today. Huh? Why? It's a matter of course, isn't it? The house you lived in with Victor was the house he built. My brother's house is as good as my house as his sister. I'm going to live there from now on. Pack up your stuff and leave. What? You're going to live there? That's right. What's wrong with living in your own house? What about your husband? Is your husband going to move in with you? My husband is away on business and won't be back for quite a while. That's why he couldn't attend the funeral today. Oh, really? Anyway, the apartment I'm living in is small and old. It's far from the city and very inconvenient. But your place is still new and clean, right? Huh? Actually, I've always wanted to live in that house. I'm so lucky to get it as an inheritance for free. You sound pretty happy, considering your brother just died. That's rude. How can I be happy? He was my only living relative. But there's no point in dwelling on it forever. I'm his sister and I'm going to live in the house he built for me. I'm sure he'll be happy in heaven. Well, you can't live in my house. What? What are you talking about? You were on the verge of divorce. You didn't plan to continue living in that house even after Victor passed away, did you? Even if Victor were still alive, you were planning to move out sooner or later, right? Well, sure, that's true. Then there's nothing wrong with me living there, is there? Joy, you should pack up your stuff and leave as soon as the funeral is over. Oh, but please leave behind anything of value. You're not getting anything bought with Victor's money. Huh? Well, the end of this month is the last day anyway. I don't mind leaving. Huh? Last day? I'll talk to the real estate agent, but you'll have to vacate the house by the end of this month too. I'm sure it'll give you enough time to soak in a few memories of Victor. Well then, I'm busy, so I'll leave you now. Huh? What do you mean by the end of this month? Well, that's okay. Either way, I'm getting Victor's house. I'll have to get ready to move in as soon as the funeral's over. Joy! Thank you for moving out of the house so quickly. I love the spaciousness of a house. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You just come bursting into my house late at night, forcibly kicking me out? What's wrong with you? What? it's your fault for breaking your promise. I told you to leave right after the funeral. That's something you just can't do right away. The funeral just ended. There's still many things to do. If you make too much noise, you'll disturb the neighbors. I'll stay at the business hotel tonight. Why don't you just move in somewhere else? This will be my home. As I said before, I can't live in that house for a long time. Yes, you're just saying whatever. You're trying to get rid of me, but it's not going to happen. No, what I'm saying is... Okay, listen to me. You have nothing to do with me or Victor anymore. You're an eyesore just by being near me. I want you to quickly pack up your things and get out of my sight. I understand. I'll be staying at my parents' house for now. Joy! What in the world is going on? Answer the phone. Sorry, I was on the bus. Hey, I'm in trouble. What is it? A real estate agent just came to the house, and he wants me to vacate as soon as possible. He said if I don't leave, he'll sue me for squatting. Oh, by the way, today is the end of the month. Don't tell me you're still staying at that house. Well, I told you, didn't I? The end of this month is the day I have to move out. I told you to vacate the house by the end of this month. But I never knew that this house was in your name, and I can't believe it had already been sold. Oh, I knew Victor didn't tell you that much. Maybe he was going to tell you after everything was done. Hey, what in the world is going on? I haven't been told anything. This house didn't belong to Victor? After Victor passed away, I thought I could get rid of you and live here. Too bad. You're the one who's leaving. Huh? You heard that Victor and I were just about to get divorced. What's that about? I don't think it has anything to do with the name. Actually, it does. The reason I wanted a divorce is because Victor cheated on me. Huh? Victor cheated on you? You're lying. Victor wasn't the kind of guy that would cheat on his wife. I'm sorry, but it's true. So I was going to ask for compensation for the affair. But he said he couldn't pay because he didn't have any money. Oh no! Victor worked for a big company and must have had a good amount of savings. Yes, he used to have a good amount of savings. But because he spent so much on his lover, his savings was almost gone. Gone? That's right. His girlfriend kept asking him to buy her brand name bags and accessories. He even lied to me about going on a business trip and went on an overseas trip with her. Up to about a year ago, we had around $300,000 in savings, but now it's less than $1,000. 300,000 went to 1,000? By the way, it wasn't just his money. It was also money that he went ahead and took out of our joint account. In other words, he took money that he shouldn't have without my permission. To be honest, I would want the money back. But I can't get back what isn't there. Besides, I had an overwhelming desire not to be involved with him in any way after the divorce. As a result of our discussion, Victor gave me the house and car as compensation for the money he used. He also agreed to give me all of the furniture and electrical appliances. At that time, I changed the name of the house and sold the whole house to a real estate agent. What a thing to do! The house hasn't been built that long ago. It was great. I was able to sell it for more than I expected. That's terrible! This house is practically a memento of my younger brother. How could you sell it off without a second thought? Don't you have any humanity? Of course, I didn't want to let it go either. But Victor didn't have any money to pay the compensation, so there wasn't much we could do. In the first place, it would have been better if he had not cheated on me. Then he wouldn't have gone broke, blowing all his money on his lover. And he wouldn't have had to give up his house, car, furniture, and appliances as compensation. Okay, fine. I get it. So the woman with whom Victor was having an affair with is the reason for all this. I can't believe she made my precious little brother give her so much money. Who in the world is she? I'm not going to be satisfied until I give her a little piece of my mind.
How dare you?
What?
It was last year, wasn't it? Even though Victor was married, you said you knew a really cute girl. And you introduced someone from your college, right? That's how they started the relationship.
Oh my God, no!
In other words, you're the one that made Victor cheat on me.
I didn't mean to. I just wanted you to be a better wife to my brother. I just thought if I brought around a young pretty girl, you'd feel a little pressure and realize that you need to be a better wife.
No, you were just trying to give me a hard time, weren't you?
No, really, I wasn't. And I didn't expect Victor to be serious about her.
Well, getting serious about another woman when you already have a wife is a problem. But in the end, it's you who sent him on that path. I don't think you have the right to complain to anyone.
Ugh!
On top of that, you seem to have some misunderstanding about inheritance. Victor did not leave any kind of will, so in this case, the legal heirs will inherit his estate.
I know that. That's why I'm saying that I, his sister, have a right to it.
I'm sorry to say this, but in this case, the only legal heir is me, his wife.
Huh? Why? I'm his biological sister.
If Victor didn't have a spouse, you would have been entitled to inherit. We weren't divorced yet, and we were still a married couple.
Oh, come on now. You're telling me that a complete stranger can get the inheritance? But I, a blood relative, gets nothing? That's so unfair. I can't accept that.
It doesn't matter anyway. Victor didn't have anything that could be called inheritance in the first place.
Huh?
I told you earlier, didn't I? His mistress used up all his money. There's nothing left.
Oh.
I checked to see if he had any cash or other financial assets. It's all gone.
Oh no.
If you doubt that, I can show you the bank books and everything else that will prove it. If you want, I can put you in front of a lawyer and we can go over it.
No thanks, I get it.
Is that so? So then please leave by the end of the day.
Oh no. But I thought I could finally live in the house I've always dreamed of. Joy? Please pick up the phone.
What's going on at this time of night?
Hey, where do you live now?
Excuse me?
When I went to your parents' house, they told me that you moved to another place. I asked where you moved to, but your parents wouldn't tell me. Why are you keeping your whereabouts a secret? Why don't you tell me where you are?
Why do you want to know where I am?
Just tell me.
I don't want to.
Why not?
Because you and I have nothing to do with each other anymore.
What are you talking about? We're sisters-in-law. You were obligated to support me.
There is no such law. And you said, we are complete strangers now.
Ugh.
Either way, we're not family. I've already filed a notification of termination of marriage with the authorities.
What? What's that? It means that I have legally disassociated myself from the blood relatives of the deceased spouse.
Disassociated?
Yes, that's right. Therefore, you and I are completely unrelated.
That can't be.
That is why I have no obligation to give my current address to a person who has become a stranger, and I have no obligation to support you.
Then what am I supposed to do now? My brother is gone, and I am all alone. Who is going to support me?
Why are you trying to make me take care of you in the first place? You have a husband.
Well, we separated.
What?
When I returned to my apartment after being kicked out of Victor's house, I was suddenly confronted with a divorce.
So, when you said your husband was away on business...
That was a lie. We've been having marital problems. My husband and I have been separated for a long time.
Oh, really?
But I thought he'd come back in time. And with the big house that Victor left us, I thought we'd be able to live happily together. And yet, after the funeral, he heard rumors of my brother's affair from relatives.
Oh, I see. So they found out that you introduced the girl to your brother.
My husband was furious and moved out of the apartment.
Well, yeah, you did it to give me a hard time.
It wasn't to give you a hard time. I only introduced her to him in a casual way. I never thought it would end like this.
It's true that it ended in a very unexpected way. But it's insane to introduce another woman to your brother who is married, isn't it? You encouraged your brother's infidelity. I think you deserved it.
Hey, help me out.
Come again?
I have nowhere to go. My husband has given up on me. I don't have a home anymore. I don't have parents or siblings. And I don't have a job, so I have no income. If I keep going like this, I won't be able to pay the rent.
Then why don't you just work?
I've interviewed at several companies, but none of them would hire me because of my lack of work experience. The only person I can rely on is you.
I told you earlier that you and I are legally disassociated, didn't I?
I don't care about the law. Look, Joy, when one of us has a problem, we'd both do right. We were family up till just a little while ago. You'll help me, won't you? Even Victor in heaven must want us to get along with each other.
Did you forget that I was hurt by Victor's betrayal and was working on a divorce?
Huh?
And you have continually harassed me over and over again. I want to have nothing to do with you from here on out.
You're so ungrateful. After everything I've done for you.
I don't remember you ever doing anything for me.
Just help me.
I can't.
Why?
Because it's psychologically impossible.
What?
I don't want to see your face or hear your voice ever again. With that said, I'm going to block you. Goodbye. After that, my sister-in-law started frantically searching all over for me. She stormed into my relatives' houses, friends' houses, and anywhere else she could think of. She seemed to have begged them to tell her where I was. However, my sister-in-law's misdeeds were well known among my relatives, friends, and acquaintances. Naturally, no one would give her the time of day. When her savings finally ran out and she was in need of money, she stormed into the house of Victor's lover. I had already received a solid compensation payment from her. I had no intention of getting back at her in any way. But my sister-in-law must not have been satisfied. She went on a rampage, screaming that she didn't get her brother's inheritance because of her. The police were called to the scene. It's hard not to wonder who was in the wrong in the first place. In the end, my sister-in-law was sued for damages. She was forced to work to pay for it all. She's now working part-time to earn money, As for me, I bought a condominium with the money from the sale of my house. I am enjoying the freedom of living alone. I have been through a series of shocking events, but I am feeling much calmer now. So I am planning to go on a trip with my parents. Hey, honey. I'm about to board the plane now. How are you doing with Gina?
She's doing fine. Don't worry. Daddy's got her. Well, since you're usually the one taking care of her, she probably prefers you over me, though. She's already 7, so it's not like she's a baby needing to be fed milk.
I know, but I can't help worrying. You're not usually the one looking after Gina. I'm sorry I have to go on this business trip during her summer break. It's bad timing. If anything happens, please let me know right away, okay?
Oh, come on. It's only for 3 days, isn't it? Everything will be fine. We will miss you, honey. Just be careful.
I will miss you too. Please make sure she doesn't eat too much junk food or snacks, okay? I've already made some food. It's all in the fridge.
Got it.
All right then. Good luck for 3 days, honey. Your mother says she will take care of Gina while you are at work. I'm grateful that we live close to her house. Just message her before you leave for work.
All right, all right. Good luck with work. Gina says have a good trip to you. She also said she will miss you.
Aw, I miss her already.
All right then, take care.
Okay, I will message you when I land.
Kyla, please answer the phone. It's an emergency. My son and Gina. Can you come back as soon as possible, please?
What? I'm sorry, I was driving, so I didn't notice your call. An emergency? What's going on?
Your house is on fire.
What? Fire?
The fire started on the upper floor of the apartment. It spread so fast. They're trying to extinguish it now, but the fire has already spread to the lowest floor.
What about Sean and Gina? Please tell me they are safe.
Gina is safe. She managed to escape before the fire spread. Your neighbor rescued her. She's not injured and she's safe.
Oh, thank goodness. But how about Sean?
I haven't confirmed if Sean is safe.
What?
I can't see him anywhere. I've tried calling several times, but there's no answer. I asked Gina where her dad was, but she said she doesn't know.
Maybe he just hasn't come back from work yet? Or maybe his phone just has a dead battery.
I don't think so. I was taking care of Gina during the day today. Sean came home from work on time. We even had dinner together. I went home after that.
What? Maybe he went to a convenience store or something.
Leaving Gina alone at this hour? I don't think so. Maybe he's still inside the apartment.
No way. I'll come back right away.
Oh, thank goodness. Gina is still scared about what happened. But you're on a business trip now, right?
Yes, but I simply can't carry on with my work knowing what's happened. I'll explain it to my boss right away. I'll head to the airport immediately to try catching a night flight back. Meanwhile, I'll also try reaching out to Sean. I'm sorry, but could you please take care of Gina until I return?
Of course. I'll take care of Gina at my place. Please make sure to stay calm and come back safely. I'm sure my son is fine somewhere.
Thank you, Nancy. I'll be back as soon as I can. I will see you soon.
See you.
Hey, where are you? Please respond. Please tell me you just went out. You shouldn't have left Gina alone. but I'll forgive you just this once. Just please tell me you're safe. Jean, please? Just give me a sign that you're alive.
Hey, honey. I'm sorry for not responding. I was completely exhausted taking care of Gina last night and ended up falling asleep. I was surprised when I looked at my phone just now and saw lots of missed calls. Are you missing me that much? What are you overthinking? Of course, I'm alive.
What? Sean? Is it really Sean?
Yeah, what's going on?
I just can't believe it. Are you sure you're okay? Please tell me you're all right.
Yeah, I'm all right. Why are you worrying so much? I told you not to worry that much. Daddy's got it. I can take care of my own daughter by myself.
Hold on. What do you mean you fell asleep while taking care of Gina? Didn't you go out last night?
What are you talking about? I wouldn't leave our daughter and go out. Duh. I've been home the whole time.
Really? What's going on? Is it really Sean? Where are you right now? I've been worrying about you all this time.
Where? I was sleeping at home just now.
What? You're home?
Yeah, I am. I'm about to have breakfast with Gina now, and then maybe we'll go for a walk together. I wonder if she'll hold hands with Daddy for a walk.
What? Really? You're at home? Right now? With Gina?
Yeah.
Then what's Gina doing now?
She's looking forward to Mommy coming back. This morning, she woke up and was about to cry, asking where Mommy was. I thought she had grown up. Turns out she's still quite the crybaby.
That's impossible. You're lying.
What? What do you mean, a lie?
Don't tell me you're at home with Gina. Why would you tell such a lie? Where are you really, Sean?
I don't understand what you mean. Hey, calm down. What are you so suspicious about? I said I'm at home.
But the house burned down in a fire.
What? No way. You're kidding, right?
I knew you didn't know. Last night, the fire started on the upper floors. Not just our place, but the whole apartment building burned down.
What? Fire? Then what about Gina?
Isn't she with you?
All right, you got me. She's not with me. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Gina's safe. Our neighbor rescued her. Right now, both Gina and I are at Nancy's house. The fire happened in the middle of the night, but many families were away on summer vacations, so there was no reported injury. Everyone was safe.
I see. That's a relief. Wait. Huh? You're back? You were supposed to come back tomorrow night, right?
I received a call from Nancy about the fire, so I came back on a late-night flight. The house burned down, and on top of that, I thought my husband was missing. I couldn't reach you, and I was worried that something might have happened, but it turns out my worrying was in vain.
What do you mean? Aren't you worried about your husband?
That depends on your answer. So, where are you? It's obvious you're not at home, isn't it?
Well, that's...
Where did you go, leaving Gina alone? It seems you didn't tell your mother about going out either. You snuck out, and we haven't been able to reach you until now. You lied and tried to hide that you went out, didn't you? What were you doing?
You see, I got invited by my old friend Jim. He invited me out for a drink after a long time. Jim's been really busy with work lately and hasn't been able to drink at all. So I thought it'd be nice to catch up and went along with it. I planned to be back before midnight. Gina's already 7, so I figured she could stay home alone. I thought it would be okay. But, well, I ended up drinking more than I thought and fell asleep. I didn't realize your messages until now. So I ended up lying. I never imagined there would be a fire.
Hey, listen. If you're going to lie, at least come up with a better one.
It's not a lie.
That old friend, Jim, he checked on us about the fire earlier.
What?
He works in the building next to your company, right? It seems like he still goes out for drinks frequently. So what do you mean by after a long time? You keep piling on the lies. They'll all come out. Where are you really? I contacted your friends to check on you. None of them knew where you were.
Well, you see...
It's about time you told me the truth, Sean. Leaving your daughter alone while your wife's away on a business trip? Not even noticing calls from me and your mother? And coming home in the morning? It's just so obvious. Do you want me to guess?
Shut up. I know you are cheating too. You have no right to blame me. Just because your affair trip got interrupted by a fire and you're annoyed, don't try to put all the blame on me.
Excuse me? I was on an affair trip? What do you mean I'm cheating too? So you're cheating on me? You left Gina alone to cheat? What kind of father are you? I can't believe it. You disgust me.
That's my line. You're the one who lied and went on an affair trip.
What's that supposed to mean? What made you say that? Do you have any proof or something?
I don't have any proof, but I'm sure it's true. It's impossible for a woman to go on business trips all the time. Important negotiations can't be left to a woman like you. There's no way such a stupid company exists.
What did you say? Is that what you really think about my job? A woman like me? What's that supposed to mean?
Women should prioritize family once they're married. You're wasting your time working. That's why you're so cheeky. And look at you. You've ended up being unfaithful to me. I don't want my daughter to grow up to be like you.
First of all, I'm not cheating on you. This business trip wasn't about having an affair. Check with my company and you'll find out.
How can I confirm that you weren't having an affair with your coworker? You're definitely cheating.
Stop it. I'm not cheating on you. Don't tell me you were planning to leave Gina for days, were you? Not just last night, right?
It was supposed to be a fun 3-day, 2-night trip with her. You ruined it.
Nancy didn't hear anything from you about taking care of Gina this weekend. You were planning to leave Gina alone?
Gina's already 7. She can take care of herself. There's several days' worth of food in the fridge. I told her to eat that while I was away.
Oh my God. Are you serious? What if something happened to Gina? She's not already 7. She's only 7. It's not safe to leave her alone in the house. In fact, there was a fire. Leaving your kid, lying to me, and going on an affair trip? Are you insane?
Shut up. Damn it. Why would there be a fire? If there was no fire, I wouldn't have been caught.
What the hell? You disgust me to the core. That's it. We're getting a divorce. Of course, I'll get custody of Gina. After leaving a 7-year-old alone to go on a trip with your affair, the court would never give you custody. I'll also demand alimony and child support, so be prepared.
Fine. Let's just get divorced. I'll even let you have custody. Having a daughter would complicate my new love life, but I won't give you any money. There's no proof I cheated. Actually, you should be paying me alimony.
What are you talking about? I never cheated on you. You're the one who cheated on me. You're the one paying alimony.
Do you have evidence that I was cheating?
Of course I do.
What? No way. Do you mean my confession earlier? That's not evidence at all. I was threatened by you, and I had no choice but to say that. You were the one actually on an affair trip, yet you're making me out to be the villain. I'm the victim here.
You're really stupid. I told you earlier that Jim checked on us, right? He told me everything.
What?
You talked about everything when you're drunk. You were bragging to him about your affair trip plan and the photos of your affair. Everything. I told him what happened and how we were worrying about you. He told me that you were on a trip with your affair. He gave me all the proof.
Damn it. I thought I could trust him. So you knew everything from the beginning? And you tried to interrogate me like this? Jesus Christ.
I was hoping Jim was lying. I wanted to hear the truth from your own mouth. That's why I acted like I didn't know anything. Well, now I can confirm that everything Jim told me was true.
Oh no.
I will make sure you pay for what you did to me.
Do whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'll investigate your affair too. I'll find proof of your affair soon anyway. It'll be too late to regret it then.
Sure, do it. You'll be the one regretting it. I won't forgive you ever. I hired a lawyer and used the photos of the affair I got from Jim as evidence. I demanded alimony and child support from Sean, and the divorce was finalized. Naturally, I got custody of Gina. Sean continued to accuse me of cheating, but since there was no evidence, he just wasted money and time to investigate on me. Jim seemed to be resented by Sean, but he was soon promoted and transferred, severing ties with Sean. My parents-in-law also cut ties with Sean and moved away. As a single mother, I'm raising Gina while working, and Nancy continues to support me as always. Sean always looked down on me, but actually, I earn more than him. I have no financial worries when it comes to raising my child. On the other hand, Sean seems to struggle every month due to paying his debts.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.